I'm Tyson.
I'm Casey.
I'm Brett.
And this is Into the Stream.
That just made my day, Tyson. You know how long I've been waiting for you to start a stream like that? Let's go.
This is, ladies and gentlemen.
Into the Stream.
I don't know I did that either. Just trying
Very
to.
good.
Dude, that intro song, I'm not joking. Like, I really like that song.
Yeah, because you've got me singing it in the shower now. So I must have listened to it enough times.
So, Brett, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, you're welcome. Not a whole lot, just work, man.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I appreciate you joining. Let's say hi to everyone. So we got Mr. E. Dude, right when we posted it, he said he's like first. I'm like, do you just sit and wait for every post that for everyone? So I appreciate you. And then we got Mr. Dan B himself, where he's wearing Bluegrass Trails right now. He CC'd us on that. That was really cool.
See, Bluegrass Trails is my favorite, but there might be one that's knocking at the door.
Right. So not next month, but the following month.
That
so Mason is a really good one. So
it is amaze balls.
So what's up, Ellie? How you doing?
Hey,
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, all you bearded brothers and not bearded brothers coming in.
So I had no idea that Ellie. So when Vinny P was on the Copper Lodge for the second time, we were talking about weight loss and working out and how he has, helps other people all the time. I had no idea that Ellie was how much she has lost. She's lost over 100 pounds.
Really?
That's awesome.
I was shocked. I'm like, because she looks really good, and I never would have imagined her. That's just recent. Really good for her. I think it's amazing. She's inspiration because I want to lose that much.
Shoot, I would love to lose that much.
Right?
No, I'd look anorexic if I did that.
Travis.
How you doing, Travis? Appreciate you joining us, man. He's one of the most supportive guys, too. There's all these guys. Mr. Bruce City Bearded himself. How you doing, Scott? Appreciate you joining us. And then we got Mr. Jason, Mr. Bruce City's counterpart right there. From my understanding, we're going to be talking a little about Jackson Hole today. Kind of what we're doing and all that kind of stuff. But I know that Jason's trying to get Scott to come with us. You're a dork, Scott. Or Brett. Oh, Brett. We're not going to make it. Hey, Justin, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming. I'm just going, Ken, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I don't know how you cannot be doing well in Hawaii.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just like, dude, what's up, Mr. Nicholas? Yeah, that's true. Did you ever see that one where she was surfs up? That's a cartoon. It was a surfing one where she got her arm cut off or bit off, but she still ended up surfing at the end and winning.
True story, but no,
I didn't see it, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it was actually a really good show. I remember liking it a lot.
Shit, if I get attacked in the ocean by a shark, I'm not going in the ocean again.
You're on timeout now, man.
Okay. Mr. Potty Mouth.
What's funny is Vinny P. So Vinny was like at the end of when we were in the green room after, he's like, "Mother," he's like, "I'm so glad it's over. Now I can just." I'm like, "Okay, thanks, Vinny, for holding all that,
holding it all in."
Yeah,
Ooh, thank you.
Wow, this just became extreme right here. I was laughing so hard.
That was 2 hours you kept him cooped up then, so I'm sure.
Yeah,
we had some really good conversation.
That was a good show.
The chat was really engaged and really asking him lots of questions, so I thought it was really cool. So, yeah, until I buy groceries. If you're in the military, don't you get a discount at the BX?
You don't necessarily get a discount. It's just tax free.
You know what they just did though at the BX?
What?
You don't have to. You can be veteran, active duty, or civilian now. Used to be you couldn't be civilian, and now you can be civilian. I just found that out.
But
like a civilian worker, like you're still working on the base, but
Yeah, it's just not like, yeah, when you said that, I mean, I knew that. You could,
That's
civilian
just
workers,
recent for where we are.
it was like that when I was in. If you
Oh.
worked on post, you could shop there.
Yeah, no, that's just recent for up here. So, anywho, so yeah, so one question I wanted to ask the chat and ask you guys. So, my wife, when I'm coming home, will sometimes message me and say, "Hey, Tyson, pick up dinner tonight. This is what I want. Go to the grocery store, go to Walmart, go somewhere, but I want this, and the kids want this for dinner." So I'll go, and then I'll always buy me a Monster. It's just what I do. And it's like an impulse buy. What's not on my mind, I'll see it right at the checkout and I'll buy a Monster. It's always going to be the Orange Ultra. That's just what I do. Do you guys have an impulse buy that you were always doing out of
Where do I
habit,
begin?
out of, huh?
Where do I begin?
That's what I was gonna say. Going into a convenience store, I was first I was gonna say candy bar, but to be honest, the thing that draws me over to it the most is probably like the sour candies. The sour stuff gets me all the time. I always have to leave a gas station with some sour candy.
Well, there you go.
Me, it's
Michael
Pop
P.
and chips.
Hey, Michael P.
And Nick, how you doing? What was
Nice
yours?
picture change there.
Pop and chips.
Okay, it's called soda. Just so you know, Pop's weird.
No, where I'm from, it's pop.
Really? I hate pop. It just sounds weird. It's soda. What do you call it up in South Dakota?
It's pop, but
So weird.
I got lectured on it when I was really young because I was down. Can't remember where I was at, but they were like, I was said, "Can I have a pop?" And they were like, "What?" You know, and they were offended by it. So I've learned since then to call it soda. So I usually call it soda.
Well,
Yeah,
see, occasionally you'll catch me calling it soda, but that's just because of where I live, where I grew up. My whole life it was pop. So
yeah,
Right?
it's always soda. Always soda.
Soda pop, right?
Yeah. So okay, he always goes and grabs a Bang. Funny
Bang is
story for
good.
another time. Oh, I hate Bang.
What?
Worst aftertaste ever for me.
You are crazy.
So have you ever had Rain? I don't like Rain either. And they're like,
Well, I
I
don't
don't
like
like
it when it
Rains.
rains either, but I
No.
mean,
Giant Reese's bar.
I
Hey,
don't
Rick.
I don't set my cup outside and wait for it to fill up and drink it. I mean,
Diet Mountain Dew is another one I have to stop myself from grabbing out of a cooler.
So here in Utah, as you know, Casey, I don't know. Here's another question, guys. And I know this is not beer related. We will get to beer topics, I promise.
Yeah.
But in Utah,
maybe.
we have soda shops, literal soda shops.
Yeah.
Where you will go and they'll have all these different types of sodas and different flavors and everything, and we'll go buy it. And there's one called Appletini.
So
It's the
good.
most feminine name ever, and it is my favorite.
It's so
It's
good.
Diet Mountain Dew, fresh lime, and green apple. And dude, it is so good.
Ooh.
Yeah, they make it with regular Mountain Dew though, so you have to ask for diet if you want the diet.
Yeah,
Because I messed up the last time I bought Tyson one.
he did. But so Mo Texan, my wife is like that. She lives in the
What's up,
original
Vato?
Monster. I used to drink about 4 rock stars a day, but cut them out and limited my soft drink intake. Hey, 4 a day.
I know. I used to drink about 3 rock stars a day too myself, and my gut told me no, you shouldn't be doing that.
Hey E, is that part of your juice diet, man?
I had to quit drinking
Soda pop. See, I'll work with that.
Most generally what I drink now is like either the zero sugar or diet. Try to do the zero sugar because I have a history of kidney stones, and it started from how much energy drinks I would drink.
Dude, these guys are Coke and Coke too. They call everything Coke. I've actually heard that. Like in Texas, like in Houston when I lived there, everything was Coke. It didn't matter what drink it was was just Coke.
Yep.
I'd be drinking iced tea and it was Coke.
I was down in Southern California and it was like that, I think, down there too.
Starbucks soft drink. It's called Coke, then have to choose which one.
Yep.
Chocolate milk. Really? My kids would love that if that's something that I always bought.
That's my
soda.
Kid,
see, she knows what's up. Oh, agua. All right. Hey, Vato, check your emails once in a while, buddy.
Yeah, I sent you an email, Vato.
No sugar. I'm diabetic. Chad Pal. What? Old fashioned soda jerks are awesome. What's an old fashioned soda jerk?
That's where they make the soda. Like you put the flavoring in, and they have the tonic waters or the soda water, and then they make the soda. That's a soda jerk.
Buble.
That is any good as low sugar Red Bull. I'm not. No, I got it. It just wasn't funny.
That's common. That's common.
I'm just joking. Low sugar Red Bull. See, those to me smell like or taste like Smarties. Ginger ale. Okay, I've never craved Sprite. Never craved Sprite. Let me emphasize that. Never craved Sprite. When I was in the hospital when I lost like the 30 plus pounds.
Yeah.
I could not eat anything. I didn't crave anything. The only thing I wanted was Sprite.
I was just going to say the same thing.
They gave me Sprite. I love Sprite in the hospital.
The only time I crave Sprite or 7-Up is when I'm sick.
Weird. Yeah. I wonder what's in it that makes us feel better.
My mom always used to give me, if I had like my stomach was upset or something, my mom would always give me 7-Up. And it was always the 7-Up that had been opened and set out for a long time. So it didn't have the bubbles in it and the carbonation. And so I don't know if that's why. It's just something from my childhood or what.
See, I would have Verner's. My mom would give me Verner's ginger ale.
Okay.
For my stomach.
Ellie eats weird stuff.
Yeah.
Egg cream is amazing, but people look at me crazy. But it's soda water, milk, and chocolate. Yeah, you're weird, Ellie. She eats weird stuff. Maybe that's why she lost 100 pounds because she can't eat what she makes. Sorry, Ellie. I just think that's amazing. I'll never get over that. Her and Bearded Dragon Marvin, man, good on them. I think that is amazing. Coconut water or Propel water, good for. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Also, they have my father-in-law loves is the Powerade, the zero sugar Powerade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they like those. He seems to like.
That's what I drink too. Most of what I drink now, I have to have zero sugar.
Yeah.
And thankfully, they make the flavors similar to what the original is. It's not too far off,
So he gave up sugar, so he's craving that all the time. That's why.
Okay.
So I love me some Cherokee Red. Pretty sure it was made up here. Yeah, I don't know what Cherokee Red is.
I've never heard of that either.
Yeah, ginger ale. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Hey, at least she's laughing and she's not taking offense because I'm sorry I wasn't trying to be mean. But that's just gross.
I think she likes it.
Picnics or other functions. That makes sense.
She's been on a few lives eating gross stuff, so I think she likes the reaction.
The cookies got me first with the water, and then now this. So even though it says zero sugar, it still has sugar. Sugar is sugar. There are more than 70 names for sugar. I believe that. I really do. So, all right. So, yeah, that's kind of I had to just ask that comment because I could save so much money if I just didn't do the impulse buys.
Yeah.
But hey, Joe, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming. Cherokee Red is a cherry soda out of Pennsylvania or Ohio. Is it like we call them? So we have lime rickies here. I don't know if you guys have them or cherry lime, where it's Sprite, grape, or cherry with lime in it.
With lime.
So you have the Sprite with lime, and then the flavor either cherry or grape. Those are bigger here in Utah.
What's a Big Red? Did you see Michael?
Yeah, he just said that.
You've never had Big Red?
Whoops.
It's like a cream soda.
Oh, different one. Sorry.
Like a red
Big Red is like a cream soda, but it's cherry, right?
Yeah,
okay.
But it's good.
I have to avoid sweets too. Now, when I eat something sweet, it's kind of a nasty, can actually taste only sugar. Oh, that makes sense. I've heard that a lot, Almer. I really have. I've heard that if you go without sugar for a long time, it actually gets you really sick. when I was doing bodybuilding and everything like that, there were guys that would not eat anything for months on months, just, a strict diet so that you could get all that fat off of them. And then as soon as it's over, they would hurry and eat something, like go get a pizza and everything or donuts, and they'd throw it all up. Tyson, I believe in you're going to lose weight and get healthy. I really went hardworking when I went unemployed because COVID. Good for you, Ellie. Yeah, I got to see these arms, Ellie, from you working out, man. Yeah, so Big Red is straight cherry. We would use it in ice cream floats. Oh, that actually sounds really good. All right, should we talk about beard stuff? or let's talk about Jackson Hole. Let's talk about Jackson Hole because
let's talk about Jackson Hole.
We only have 2 months left. It's crazy.
I know, and we only have.
Brett, you're a weirdo.
We have less than 1 month left to book the hotel room. So there was a little bit of confusion.
They can book the hotel rooms after, but they save what, $300 or $400
on the whole.
It's about 400 on the whole. Yes.
Yeah, so they save about 400. I hate you, Brett. It's not even funny.
But no, I think it's a little over 300 after taxes. And from what I've heard, there's rooms down there for over $800 right now. So you're saving quite a bit of money if you get these rooms. But there's a specific, you have to actually call the place and mention Copper John's to get these rooms. So you have to physically call the Elk Country Inn here. And then
you have to say Copper John's, and we have all those rooms saved.
Yep. And I believe you can either call the 1-800-4-Tetons there and ask for the Elk Country Inn. And
they're held for us. And so if you were to go online or anything, like you said, it's booked already. So you have to hurry and book it through this. If not, they'll be gone because it's over the 4th of July weekend.
And there is some details down here too. Right here is the phone number. There's a toll-free number. There's this number will get through straight to them. So you can call that, and there's the address for you too. So
yeah, Alderman, we actually talked about that, but let's talk about it in a second. I thought that was a cool fight. Not really.
So yeah, there was a little confusion on that. I think there was some people trying to go online and book rooms, but if you go online and try to book, it's going to say they're full. So you have to actually call the place and mention our name, Copper John's Beard.
Well, because it is full.
Except it is full. Yes, booked. We have so many rooms booked out. So we're just holding them until April 15th. April 15th will be the last day that you can book these rooms,
and then they'll be gone within a day.
Yeah.
So just to kind of get you guys a little pumped up. I posted this on IG, but just kind of let you kind of know what we're going to be doing while we're there. So here we go. So that last part, we didn't put any of the whitewater rafting in that part, but that last one was Old Faithful, and it goes off every hour on the hour, and it's really cool to see in person. It goes hundreds of feet in the air.
I know there's a few of us excited about that whitewater rafting too.
Oh, there's all of us. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Appreciate you coming in.
Are you going, Brett?
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't come? Oh, it's
no. What was that?
No, that's my dog. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, but so the first day is June 30th. We're going to meet up, just kind of look over, just kind of introduce everyone to downtown Jackson Hole. There's a lot of cool stuff. It is a tourist area. It really is. And so they have tons of antlers everywhere. You'll see lots of wildlife. We'll go out to dinner and all that kind of stuff. Everyone gets settled. The next day, we're headed to Yellowstone. And we'll all meet up. We'll drive to Yellowstone, go see all the sites and stuff that everyone wants to see, including Old Faithful. Then we'll drive down, crew will all of us, whoever's there, will join us in the CMU at our Airbnb that I got, and so everyone will be there for Airbnb. Afterwards, we're going to go to the best place, and I've been everywhere. I've been to Salt Lake and Austin. I've been everywhere. Best barbecue ribs I've ever had in my entire life, called Bubba's. And then after that, then the next day we meet up for breakfast, and then we're going to do that 5 hours of whitewater rafting, and then we'll go eat after. So it's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be really fun.
Aldemir loves the outdoors. He grew up hiking and fishing as a kid.
Yeah, see, I grew up 2 hours from Jackson Hole.
Yep. I've never been out there, so this will be an experience for me too. It's beautiful country.
There are some wives coming, Amaret. There are some wives coming. I know mine isn't, because that'd be weird with a bunch of guys. I don't know. It's just she doesn't want to. Oh, she can't anyway. She's going to be at Nationals with Ellie and tumbling, so she can't.
And my wife is staying back here with the kids. I didn't want to have to book a whole nother room for the whole family, so I've got a room booked, so they're going to stay here this time.
Yeah, totally understand, Rick. Totally understand. And yes, Michael P, if we'll try to figure out how to FaceTime, or we'll do an IG live quite a bit of time so everyone can join us. We'll probably do an YouTube live so that E and Vato and all those guys can see us as well.
Yeah, and then at the CMU, make sure you come into the CMU and see us there too.
Yes, Aldemir. All right, so Brett, you had a question for us.
So I was doing some thinking, and aside from products, what is it that makes people keep coming back to a company or companies? For me personally, it's how I'm treated, because obviously the products have to be good or I'm not going to buy from the company. But it's what keeps me coming back, and what puts a company into my top companies list is how the interaction is with the owner. I mean, I don't need a day-to-day thing. That would be cool. But if I reach out to the owner and he reaches back, that's something. It just makes it feel like you're part of the team, I guess.
Yeah. I see that.
I like that. For me, so for instance, like if you guys remember last week's Into the Stream when we had the Bearded Pack on, I was talking about the problems that I had when I went to the barbershop. Mm-hmm. And I went to a barbershop and I had the worst experience I've ever had at a barbershop. And it was the first time going there. They're next to our house. I thought, I'll try them out. They were crazy expensive. And then when I'm like, okay, well, I'll just try it. I'll support their local, all that kind of stuff. And it was the worst experience. And it was like I was putting them out when I said, well, I don't really like it this way. I want you, and I'll never go there again because it costs a lot. Experience was negative. Customer service was horrible. So I think it's just total opposite. If they would have said, oh, yeah, let's fix that. I totally understand where you're coming from. And it's like, oh, okay, let's fix that. And then, and all this kind of stuff. I would have gave her a huge tip. I would have been okay about paying what I paid, all that kind of stuff. But it's just overall, it was not very fun.
And you sound a lot like me too, like where you'd go out of your way to kind of publicize for them.
Yeah.
If you're going to get a haircut, you go here. Or you really need to try so-and-so's beard products. I mean, they're amazing.
It's true. It's true. Like for me, like with Chris from Bearded Mac, I love his products. I do. Yeah. And I will promote him and myself, obviously, but I'll say, hey, if you want to try someone else, I really like him. And I think he's a quality person, all that kind of stuff. And I'll promote him, even though it's not my part and we have nothing going on. But it's because of the loyalty, the customer service, and how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that. So good products being out there, like on YouTube, where I feel part of the family. Good customer service. Chat, totally agree.
I was gonna say, we were talking about that loyalty, and the customer loyalty is huge, and how the company takes care of you. I mean, you can you can like the products of a company, but if let's take that a step further, if and ask the chat here, would you buy quality, or if a company is offering you some, you still like the quality, but you might like this other one a little bit better, but this other company offers more deals, offers more things to the customer, and is more aware of the customers, kind of like Brett was saying, more interaction with the customer. What do you guys think? Would you rather buy from the company that has better quality, or the company that's doing these for you, doing the extra things?
So while they're answering that, so good products being like their YouTube, which I said, good customer service. I think that's where I found a couple of the right when I started within the community before I had my company and all that kind of stuff. That's how I found a lot of the companies that I use, was because of the YouTube and feeling like you're a part, like you knew those people. And then Ken goes,
Right.
product quality is a first. Absolutely, I agree with that. But if I get to know the owner, then I would go with that company. See, I agree. See, I think it's always quality, and then on top of that, all the extras is great.
Well, and how even word of mouth, like, are you more apt to buy something you see on TV that a bunch of other people are using, or if you have a friend come up and tell you this product's good, who are you more willing to, or more likely to buy from? Your friend that tells you that, or something you see on TV?
Right.
So Rick says quality. Thank you, sweetheart. She brought me some water.
Honestly, I would buy the, anytime I have someone that I know come up personally tell me, hey, this is good product, I'm gonna go after that every time. So
I appreciate it, Daniel. It's been our top seller so far of our monthly cents.
Daniel.
Mo Texan says quality products is important, but a company that is open to criticism and put themselves into behind the products is the main priority.
Yeah,
love that.
That's about just bettering and knowing that there's always some room for improvement. So
what's up, Dagan? How you doing?
What's up, Dagan?
Bad customer service will not get any of my money. Period.
Exactly.
And see, that's what I said, is like the just the customer experience, the way they treated you. I mean, she would be trimming or cutting my, trimming my, give me a fade and all that kind of stuff. And then she would stop and go right next to the next booth, and just talk about a boy that she loved and all this kind of stuff with the drama. And I'm like, what the freak? You like spent 20 extra minutes on my head because you had to keep walking over there and talking. I'm like, just deal with what you got to do.
Yeah.
That does mean something to me. Knowing that the owners are regular guys with a passion for beards is what I love about the company I buy from. The fill in beard for sure, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I look for a balance of everything: price, quality, customer service. There you go, man.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, I mean, you're not going to buy from it's going to be hard to find a company that doesn't have quality in their product. It's the stuff aside from the products that we're looking for now. I mean, because, or at least
there are some amazing companies out there.
Yeah.
I agree with that completely, Brett. Depends on the product. For beard products, it's how it works with my skin. But if have two that work, then it's usually when the customer service or outreach. See, I agree with that too. I love knowing company owners personally. It takes their customer service to a whole nother level. And see, that's what's cool too. And so I'm going to talk about another competitor, beard brand. We all know Eric. From YouTube, from everything like that. And I think he's a stud. And I don't know him personally, but you feel like you do because you see him all the time on his channel and stuff like that. And so, yeah. And you saw him on Shark Tank, right? You get to know him that way. So, yeah, I'm with that. Oh, and a company that builds a community is a great, definite plus. Putting more out there, like the customer, is great. I don't think it's always necessary. Yeah.
Yeah, but does Eric reach out to his customers? Like, if his customers reach out to him, is he willing to respond?
Okay.
Because you could see somebody on YouTube quite a lot. But it's like with Dan C. We see Dan C. 3 or 4 times a week?
4 times, 2 lives and 2 posts.
Yeah, but if he's not responding, it's different.
Oh, I agree.
but see, I don't know of. I've never ever not been responded by Dan when I've had a question, a comment, whatever. He within, at least in my experience, within 5 to 20 minutes, I'm getting a response from him, and it's depending on the time of day, and that's where it takes him or say an owner of a company that puts them in another realm.
Mm-hmm. I'd agree with that. I've obviously gotten a lot closer to the YouTube creators that I've chatted with and that message me back and comment back to even just my comments on videos that are commenting back to those. And you feel like you're closer to them that way, that they care to respond back to you. So,
yeah.
Well, and also I'll take it from the side of owning a company like this, where I enjoy doing this because I get to meet Jason, I get to meet Brett, I get to meet Chad, I get to meet Mark. How you doing, Mark? I get to meet all these people, and that means something to me. Like, we are a community, and I want to get to know everyone and see. Eventually, we're going to do some Survey Monkeys out here where they're anonymous surveys, so how we can better ourselves, all that kind of stuff. What are you as a customer looking for? And I think that's important too. Most products are quality, certain blends might not work for you individually. Yeah. Sorry, am I missing something? Man, I'm missing a ton. Yeah, he goes, response is critical. Dancy always responds. He's never not responds. We know Dan, even if we haven't met him, we know that what his bathroom looks like, beard smells like. I'm just sorry. I'm scrolling down to make sure. So yeah, great question, Brett. Great question. So Casey, you had some stuff. I just came here to talk. I'm talking too much. So you guys need to talk more.
Well,
sorry.
We were talking about some beard stuff, I guess, but now we'll get into.
No, I thought Brett that was a great question.
Yeah, that was. So I was just trying to come up with a few topics today, and I was looking online and trying to find some things, and I found something on WebMD.com, and it was beard tips or tips on how to keep the best looking beard possible. So there's a few things here we can just talk about and highlight. One is commit to the process. That's going to be an important one. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my other thing here.
I'm so
prepared. So commit to the process. Growing a beard is obviously, some of us in the community know it's a passion, and it is a process. There's a lot of things that just go beyond just growing hair on your face, so it can definitely be a lifelong process if you want it to be. So you got to commit to that process.
I think if you're in this community, you've committed to the process.
Yes. 100%. Yep. Well, and process of growing a beard is not just the beard itself, but that community around the beard. You know what I mean? So it's a process just with the interactions and you know what I mean? So it becomes a whole lifestyle, really.
Well, and on top of that, had we not had somebody like Dan C to educate us, a lot of us would have the misconception that all you have to do is start growing facial hair.
Right. And, there's a lot of people that do that have never touched a beard oil or never had beard oil on their face. I've talked to people in the last couple of years since I've gotten into this that I'll ask them, do you use beard oil? No. And they have a beard as long as mine. It's like, You've never used beard oil? It just kind of shocks me, but there's people that do. So.
Yeah, considering I taught at the barber shop on Monday, I've made everyone aware, when we talked about barbershops last week. And the big thing for them is they have more than 50% of their clientele in barbers, in males have a beard now. Mm-hmm. And, Not a lot of us, not a lot of these bearded men use oil. Not a lot of men know the benefits of it. Not a lot of men know this. And so their barbers need to be educated, or as we like to call it, educated. And they really need to know this stuff. And so it's, I think even though you and me and Casey and all the ones in the chat know this, it's our job, so to speak, to be a part of this community, to relay that information so that everyone else knows too, because they're going to shave. Like after No Shave November, most of them shave because it's itchy and they don't like it.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be.
No.
Choose the right tools. That's the next point that they highlighted there. And within that, they had a few other categories, like the right skin cleanser for your skin type, clean, dry towel, even using a microfiber towel or something that's a little softer can help. Use an exfoliating scrub. That's more for the face to get into the pores. Beard conditioner, oil, moisturizer. So that we were talking about. And then the right beard comb and brush can make a big difference.
Yeah. So I believe so. Austin, if you are in the chat, just let me know. So Austin's a coworker and he's been using my stuff for quite a while now. And that's all he uses. But today I brought in a Chicago comb and he has never tried it before. And I let him try it and he's like, this is a game changer. I'm like, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The right tools really do make a difference.
It's crazy how much a comb can make a difference. I mean,
it's a huge difference.
Yeah, you'd never think that until you try it.
What's up, Troy? Hope you're doing well, man.
Hey, Troy.
If any of you guys ever want to get some solid clones, not solid, like really good clones, talk to him, man.
Yes.
He makes his own.
So do you.
Yeah, no, I do, but he makes one-offs. Like, hey, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And he makes one-offs, and they smell really good. Half the fun of having a beard is taking care of it. I agree. Like, I just did a transparency trim just right here, just because the biotin's really kicking in. Like, it's really kicking in. So I took some, and I think that's fun for me is to shape your face, basically shape your beard.
Yeah, just taking care of yourself. I mean, you know, it makes me feel healthier, you know, inside and out. So,
yeah, see, that's the thing I see. Oh, you took it off.
Sorry.
You're totally fine.
So let me tell you a funny story.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny now. It wasn't then. I was almost in tears. But I have a client where I work with developmentally disabled adults, and one of my jobs is to take a group of the clients out into the public and help them work at certain jobs and do certain things and whatever. And it takes usually an hour per job. So I get back and one of my favorite clients is there, and I walk up next to him and I'm like, "Hey, so and so," because I'm not supposed to say his name, but I said, "Hey, his name." He reached up and grabbed. This is a grown adult. Grabbed my beard and started pulling. He's never done that before. And I was like, can I get some help? Because he had like the pit bull jaws of life grip on my beard and he wouldn't let go.
Yeah.
And he was tugging. So I'm trying to, this is over his shoulder. So I'm trying to, do what I can to maneuver so it won't hurt as bad. Oh, it's funny now, but then I was not.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah. The first time I ever wanted to hit one of my clients.
But so E just like I totally agree with him. He's like, I do. I know Casey does. Brett, I know you do. I know tons of people like Jason and people will receive product, will buy product, and they'll actually give it out. And people will just give up too fast. They really, really do. I agree with that completely. Mo Texan says they're like a bonsai tree, and it's very calming. I agree. I think I enjoy working my beard and taking care of it and all that kind of stuff. I enjoy that. Michael P, I got every barber I've met to start buying Chicago combs. Right? Yeah, and if you're up in
Educate.
the Louisville area, guys, go check out Michael P., one of the best
Mhm.
barbers up there. Michael, put I'll hurry and post it or pin it. What's your barbershop called? Funny story of Otto. Hey Jason, how you doing, man?
Hey,
I've been in
Jason.
the background for a while, not working. Had a sec. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming in and listening. What's
I
up,
also
Deb?
think it takes when you're telling somebody. I think we need to
Agreed, Nicholas.
not that we don't already. I mean, most of us keep our beards in check, but when we're telling somebody about beard products that hasn't tried them, or you're trying to steer them towards them, if your beard looks ratty, they're not going to listen to you.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
And you can
like
tell
with
if you
anything
can
else,
tell if your beard's taken care of.
right?
What-
And people can tell.
What's funny is it's not funny. I was exhausted yesterday. I was exhausted the whole entire. I went to bed at 9. I never go to 9. So how do I?
So
Can
do you go to bed in the morning?
so one of the mods? Can you guys pin that? I don't know. I tried and it's no. It says put user in timeout.
You got to pin it from the YouTube.
So I think those guys can. Can one of you guys mods
I can.
pin that, please? But what were we talking about?
You were going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I was exhausted, and I can't remember what we were talking about. Where my point was. So let's
Maybe
move
I'm gonna
on.
do it from here.
Sorry, man.
You're getting there.
Yeah,
I'm
I
already there, and yeah, I'm at that age now where.
I remember.
Okay.
So I was exhausted yesterday. So I get up at 5 o'clock every morning. Not a big deal. I do it all the time. But after working this job and then working Copper John's, you only get 2 to 3 hours a night, and it just had made its toll yesterday on me. And I didn't even comb my hair or my beard. I got out of the shower and I just left, not even realize I didn't comb anything. And you can tell a difference when you don't take care of your beard that one day.
That's why I keep a Chicago comb number 8 in the car, and I keep one at home.
Yep. And this goes in my pocket from now on. That's why I have it.
I got it, Tyson.
Okay. All right. So what other questions you got for us, man?
Oh, sorry. I got distracted there. The next point they made was to wash your beard and face. Very important. Something that I probably didn't do enough. You think, you get up and wash your face every day. Well, for a while, I thought I was washing my beard too much, but I think it's important to have a daily wash, especially if you're doing any activity at all. You're going to have sweat buildup, dirt, just from dirt buildup, pollution buildup. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. So you want to make sure that the skin is clean and that your beard is clean and that you're getting all those oils out.
With a quality soap or wash.
With a quality wash, yes. With the right cleanser, right. Kind of like what they said with that choose the right tools. You want to make sure to choose the right cleanser, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and right here, pick the right beard cleanser right there. That was the next point. Exactly, Brett.
I think those go hand in hand.
Yeah, I think someone
sorry.
No, you're totally fine. Someone like Brad. If you guys aren't following Brad, make sure you follow Bearded Brad if you want some really cool fishing content on YouTube. But Brad, he has to wash every day because he's in salt water and salt area and the air.
Yeah.
So he's sweating all day. So there's certain occupations and certain things because this is his occupation is fishing.
And with washing your beard, it's good to do a stripping wash every so often. There's conditioning washes out. There's all kinds of different, washes out. There's co-washes, there's conditioning washes, there's some that are labeled co-washes, but that are just conditioning washes. And then there's the more stripping washes. There's bar soap. But I think it's good to make sure that you use that a little more stripping wash every so often, just to kind of get that reset.
Can you go back out?
So how old is your son?
He's 6.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? What's your name?
So the one talking is Tyson, and the other one that's bald is Casey.
How's it going, buddy?
He wasn't bald this morning. There, I forgot to turn those on.
Another important tool for your beard is just to moisturize. So
Okay, I'll be done in about 10 minutes.
make sure you're rinsing out and putting a good beard oil in after. Even beard butter can help, that leave-in conditioner.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. I use that. I just used this this morning, Jason.
It's all right.
My beard, Dark Forest. Hey, what's up, JP? I don't know if I said hi. Okay,
And
what else?
the last point they made was grooming or combing your beard. Now, I think you could add heat onto this end, because after you put the moisturize, then you can use heat with that comb afterwards. Always wait 5 to 10 minutes, of course. But what do you guys think about heat? Who in here likes to use heat on their beard?
Brett, do you use heat?
I only do it occasionally. I just don't have the time to do it on a regular basis. It's usually a weekend thing for me.
I do it sporadically as well. I don't do it every single day. I made a point today not to actually blow dry my beard, and you can see I get a lot more volume when I don't blow dry. Those curls will obviously come out when I put heat to the beard. But there's advantages and disadvantages to both. I just was curious on what you guys think about heat in your beard.
I personally don't. I've bought in 3 combs, different types of heating combs. I use the blow dryer, and for the life of me, and I know I'm doing it wrong. And I told Dan, I'm like, Dan, in Jackson Hole, you're going to show me how to do this, because for the life of me, I cannot get it to work.
With a blow dryer?
I can't do it. It just doesn't
See, that's
work.
easier than
Mine just goes
than a brush for
it just
me. I
sucks
think.
right up.
I think the blow dryer is easier than a heated brush.
Dude, I've tried
in my
everything.
opinion.
I've tried everything. I even went and got that little one that Dan did about the little comb that's a blow dryer. I even bought that. Nothing.
And I think Michael said heat is a game changer for me, and
See,
it was for me. It was for me.
Josue has a great question, because maybe that's my thing, is maybe I just didn't train my beard because I got sick of it so fast. How often do you heat in order to train your beard to go a certain way?
Well, for training, if you're actually trying to train, I think that it's important to at least do it every other day or regularly if you're trying to train it, because the next day I can get all my curls back if and I'm going to have to blow dry it to get that style if I'm going for that straight style, or not as curly. There's times where I like that volume. I want it to, fluff out a little bit more. So I won't blow dry then. But I had to use heat to actually get my beard to look right. I don't know what it is about. Dan C put a video out today about heat, and he mentioned how it makes it feel kind of softer sometimes. And I do get that. After I use heat, my beard does feel a little softer. So.
Yeah, see, he's like, yeah, I have that problem every day. It curls again. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it might go straight for a couple seconds, and it just goes, just sucks
lack
right up.
Lack of this stuff probably makes.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, shut up!
Your see-through cup.
No, it's a green cup. So the green screen's up.
Oh wow!
That's the green screen. That's what you would see.
That is crazy.
Here, let's. Ooh. Okay, I could do that all day. I better stop.
Oh yeah, you pointed that out, didn't you?
I did, but that's okay. Yeah, Rick says I blow dry every day. I straighten due to a CPAP mask. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I actually know a lot of guys who do that.
Yeah, that's what's helped get the curls out, or the waves out of the side of my beard too.
After wash a day, I don't use heat because I like the bushiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, glad we don't have to do face mask anymore. I agree, Vato. Awesome. Well, what else you got for us?
Okay, this one is off another website. This is from thegentleman'sjournal.com. So if gentlemen are talking about it, I figure I better bring this up here, right, guys? All right.
Maybe.
How long is too long for your beard?
Whatever the person wants. I don't think there's a wrong length.
Does anyone else have any thoughts on that? Is there a length that's too long for a beard?
Oh, that sucks, Ken. That sucks bad. Hawaii still has to wear masks inside. Mike has like 6 combs and a boar's hair brush. I use my fingers and sometimes a brush. I really don't. What did they say? Because I don't think there's a wrong length. I think the length is what you have.
It's determined on the person.
That's what they said too?
Well, no, that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 inches is too long for me. Mark, how long is your beard? Like a couple inches? When I pee on it. That's a good, yeah.
That is a really good answer.
See, he's sneaky funny. Now I barely use heat. I just use number 1 comb and comb it upward. Dang.
So they were getting at this to kind of, so if you were asking yourself, okay, how do I know if my beard's getting too long, right? So they say when people start to comment, so if you're starting to get, negative comments, maybe that would be a good way to know if your beard's getting too long.
Nah, I ignore him.
Let's see. I can't see that. Oh, if it starts to get messy. So if you're starting to see the transparency and it's not looking the way you want it to, that's another good way.
But see, that goes another reason. That's dependent on the person.
Yeah, it depends on what
you just said. If it's messy to them, then. But if someone says something to it, that doesn't bother me. I'm like, dude, whatever. It's not your beard.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why I wanted to bring this up.
No, I understand that. That's what I mean. Is I think people are idiots. I'm not going to lie.
And then another one was when your family members start to comment. Now, that might, if your family members are taking offense from it, what would you think then?
Well, my mom comments on it every time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Okay. How do you think? How do you feel, Brett? It's your beard.
Do what?
It's your beard. It doesn't matter what other people think.
I mean, I have a goal, and whether I reach it or not is beside the point. Yeah. But it's my decision. It's not, somebody saying, "Hey, you will." I've had the luxury of not having a job tell me that I need to cut my beard.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I honestly can't answer if my job was to tell me that, but luckily right now they haven't. So with that being said, I have a goal in mind, and whether I reach it or not, it's going to be if I hit that, that block where I can't grow it any further or whatever, but I'm going to try, as best as possible.
Yep.
So,
and that's kind of where what I was getting to. It's your beard, and it's all of us. It's your beard. It's not someone else's beard. It doesn't matter how someone else feels. When it comes down to it, be proud of who you are. And that's what Copper John stands for. That's what we stand for. Be proud of who you are. If you're not, if you're looking in the mirror and there's going to be those times where nothing, something's not right. So it's getting past those times. If you're committed to the process, you'll get past it and you'll go on to a better beard day. If it bothers you too much, that might be something else you have to look into, but it's your beard. Be proud of who you are.
So I'm just going to ask Mark because I have to. Have you ever grown it to 8 or 10 inches? I've never seen your beard longer than it is right now. This is the longest I've seen your beard. So I'm curious, Mark, let me know. And then the next thing is I get mine around 6 to 7 inches. So I have to keep mine like this length or just as a. Do you guys get forks in your beard?
I haven't yet.
Dude, luckily. I don't know. You've seen mine, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like, you're just do this. Like, it's still kind of there. You can kind of, I'm like, I don't know why. I just get it. Drives me nuts.
Do you have any scars or anything on your chin that?
I do. I went, when I was a kid, I I skateboarded and I went off a jump and I got stitches right there.
That could affect it. I've got a big scar underneath my chin. So there's there's a spot right past my chin hairs here that doesn't grow, and it leaves a gap right behind my chin there, which I don't like.
See, I'm with Jason right here. I'm looking forward to seeing you in a long beard, Mark. I think he'll look really good in that because he does have a crazy thick beard. Mark that length. Beard was going for great length. This is my beard. Nice. Nicholas. Yeah, Nicholas has one. How long is too long is when no longer feel confident with your beard. Yeah, there you go. That's a great answer, Ellie.
Awesome answer, Ellie.
Yeah, when you're not confident in your beard anymore. So, well, awesome. It's about that time.
Perfect.
That's crazy how fast that went.
Yeah.
That's blue.
Yeah. Brett,
thank you for joining.
Man. I appreciate you. You're not a freaking stud like Jason, but you're a stud. It's a I don't know why Jason and I started that, but I appreciate you coming on. And
you've become a regular here, Brett. So we appreciate it.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
I told Brett at least once a month or so.
Hey, this is the next guy I'm going to try to get on the show here. So maybe we'll get him on sometime.
Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, Josue, we need to talk. I totally spaced you for a second there. Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate your comments. Appreciate you joining in the chat and being here and being regulars. It means a lot to me. Brett, appreciate you. Casey, you're awesome. Thanks for getting the show ready.
Thank you, guys.
Anything else, you guys?
No.
Have a good week.
All right. Have a good one. We'll see you on the Copper Lodge, where we will have JP or John Paul from the Bearded Pack. See you guys.
Later, guys.